I know, umbrellas and mounts. That's crazy. Alright. We ready to just jump into it? No, not wasting any time here. Alright. Yeah, I think we ended after unlocking a fight, so we'll jump right into action. Oh, also, I got these Liquid Death, but they have tea flavors. Can't really make out the name. I don't know how to block the light. This one's called Rest in Peach. It's a peach tea. They're like low-calorie teas, so I don't know. I'm undecided. It's like peach teas I usually think of as sweet, but it's not very sweet. So I'm kind of getting used to it. I think I might want to try one of the other flavors. Let's finish the Illuminati. Hopefully, kind of remember what's going on. Time travel. Nobody seems to think it was that big of a deal. We're not totally sure how Alexander actually got summoned. When they thought they summoned it, it was actually just us traveling back in time and it appearing before them. So I don't know how whose side this cat is on. Dun-dun. Oh, I'm quiet. Okay. Sorry. How's that? Better? The music's still too... Okay. Would you prefer the music to be a little bit quieter? I feel like, based on the level, it looks alright, but... I can't really... Okay. Alright, Cruise Chaser. That's the core. Alright, Alexander. Enough games. Business. Jump on! Destroy the platform! We did it! I am? Okay. I wish I could move the mic to the other side. That's like way too in the way. Okay. Well, I will just lower that a little bit more. That's not good. Okay. Alright, I'll have to work on that. For now, I don't know, I guess we'll just block my face. That's kind of okay. And hopefully I'm still close enough that it's not too bad. Alright. Hooray, I'm glad. Outstanding, Celestia. Another Illuminati creation reduced to scrap metal. I'll wager the mere sight of you is enough to send the gobbies scurrying back to the drawing board. Yay, thanks everybody. I did the thing I do. I hit the stuff. There it is. The heart of the beast. Only now that I see it up close do I comprehend the true scale of the thing. To have reached this size in so short a space of time, the core must be taking in ether at a positively ungodly rate. I'd be willing to wager that it can regrow itself faster than we could ever hope to chip away at it. Let me punch it! Which means we'll need to change tack. Central Control Room houses everything required to operate the Colossus. It's not inconceivable that it might offer us a way to regulate, or even shut off, the flow of ether to the core. Of course, any attempt to control Alexander is doomed to fail without the guidance of the Enigma Codex. There's only one person alive who can access its secrets. But Chief, do we really need to drag the poor girl back there? What if she falls into Illuminati hands again? Oh no, not you again. Sprishgosh. Uplanders waste their tongue flaps. Quick Thinks has seen future. True future. And it ends badly for Uplanders. Very, very badly. He kinda does. That's a bit of an odd pose. What is going... Quick Thinks, what are you doing? Uplanders think they just lazy walk into central control. Quick thinks not. All passages are sealed. All floaty boards disabled. Only way left open is here, through core chamber. And when Uplanders come next, it will be Uplanders' end times. Quick Thinks has seen it. Oh. Kitty! Bad Shinoa! What is this kitty's deal? Just loves knocking people off cliffs. Oi, Wedge, is it just me, or are you getting the feeling we've seen all this happen before? Shinoa, you are on our side. Or you do just like knocking people off cliffs. What's in his book? Shpushka. It is Watcher Book of Backrix. And look, writings end where Backrix leaves off, when Shinoa sends Watcher Book spinny falling from Backrix's fingers. What the? You mean to say the book Quick Thinks has been reading from all this time is your journal? The same journal that slipped from your hands when we traveled back in time. So that's how he was able to anticipate our every move. He's no prophet, just a gobby with delusions of grandeur and a diary from the future. So the glorious bleeding future he was always going on about, the one that was writ, was nothing but Backrix's record of the stuff we'd already seen. Bugger me. I've just had a thought. Oi, Cat, are you Schrodinger from the shortstop? Or are you Quickthinks' familiar Shinoa? Twice for yeah, was it, Chief? Meow, meow. You're so cute as a kitty. I bleedin' knew it. She's both. After Schrodinger went tumbling down from the Colossus, and don't ask me how she survived the drop, Quickthinks found her, took her in, and gave her a new name. It's like they're two cats, but also one, at the same time. Setting aside for the moment the question of whether or not that even makes sense, what possessed that confounded cat, whatever you want to call her, to do all this in the first place? I swear all she's done is made a right old mess of everything. Now, Wedge. Taking out our frustrations on a mewling kitten won't get us any closer to dismantling the core. Getting back to the crux of the matter. Did Shinoa just run off? Or Schrodinger? Is that what we're calling her now? Backrix, you said the journal ends where you left off, yes? That's nothing but blank pages from that point on. Did you hear that, everyone? Though Quickthinks would have us believe otherwise, the future from here onward, that is still to be written. And I'll be damned if we won't be the ones to write it. Yeah! Let's get 'em! Get the Illuminati! Also, this cat is so cute. Can't really get the camera. She's even cuter than Shinoa. This whole thing happened because Quickthinks dropped his journal while time traveling. This whole quest is just like a lesson in the dangers of time traveling. Smallest thing just sets off the craziest consequences. Spushka. Future book is gone. But no matter. All knowings of true times are safe up here, in Quickthinks' brain case. Quickthinks' chosen one, mender of history. Truth is unchanging. Spushka. True times choose Quickthinks to do their bidding. True times send Shinoa into past. Deliver to Quickthinks knowings of future. True times live inside, guiding all of Quickthinks' doings. Every tongue flap, every busy deal, every brain spark of Quickthinks brings world closer and closer to perfection. Guides Illuminati to rightful place as rulers of new world order. True times will not be unmade by ignorant uplanders. Spushgosh, spushgosh. Quickthinks needs no future book, no gobby girl. Quickthinks needs nothing and no one but own self. Future has chosen, and future chooses Quickthinks. Yes, even now. Power granted by True Times wells from Quickthinks' fingertips. Power beyond understanding of Uplander's feeble brain cases. Gobby Girl. Gobby Girl is good. I still like brain cases. Spushgosh. Alexander, Overwatcher of True Times, deliver divine judgment on ignorant Uplanders and crush them out of existence for all times. Oh no! Is he able to activate it? Disco Cone Dance Party! Everybody dance! Dance, 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 bam, bam, bam. Let me see if I've got this right. 3 years ago, the quick thinks of back then found the journal that the backricks of now dropped, which was only possible because we traveled into the past, what with time being a circle and all that. So he had to look inside, and not knowing the truth of the matter, got it into his head that he was some sort of prophet chosen to set history straight. That Shanoa, who miraculously delivered the book to him, was a messenger from the future sent to show him the way. That's all well and good. The question still remains, why did that bloody cat start all of this in the first place? What could she possibly stand to gain from setting in motion this ridiculously convoluted series of events? Another answer found, another question raised. Eh, Celestia? Alright, one fight left! Alright, Celestia, this is it. We still don't know exactly how we're going to disable the core, but we do know that our only chance is to get back to that central control room. We also know that there's only one way in, and that QuickThinks isn't going to let us through without a fight. Now, we can be pretty sure he can't see the future, not anymore at least. Without Round Rocks to read the codex for him, he won't be turning back time on us either. But he's still a power-mad maniac with some of the deadliest machina in the realm at his disposal. And after losing that book of his, I'd wager his trigger fingers feeling pretty bleedin' itchy. Aye, we'd best be ready for a battle and a half. Muscle against metal, man against machine. Gods, I don't know whether to laugh, cry, or soil myself. Mayhap all three. Ah, here comes Chief now. It's time to move out. Oh, and we're right back in the core. Okay. We're wasting no time. Tick-tock, tick-tock. Time moves on. Imperfect past, giving way to perfect future. Worthy or unworthy of place, new world order. Alexander will judge. Oh no! Did they just freeze us in time? Oh. Is that Alexander? Yes. All is as QuickThinks foresees. Truth's hammer of Alexander falls on Uplanders. Ignorant and unworthy are not welcome in Illuminati future. Here, Uplanders meet their end times. Oh no, do something! We broke the time bubble. What? Freeze time field is deactivated. Gosh, no matter. Uplanders will be reduced to smolder dust. Fire! Missed. After all that. It was a close call. seven hells. Now that was a bit too close for comfort. Is everyone alright? Colossus inside the Colossus? Look, I don't know what that thing was, but I'm pretty damn sure I know where it went. Or more accurately, when. If I'm not mistaken, what we're looking at is a localized distortion of time. Only question is when our metal friend will reappear. Better not to wait, lest it catch us unawares. Celestia, I need you to head into the distortion and dismantle that thing. We'll secure a path to central control while you do. Good luck. Uh-huh. All this time control stuff is too much. Access to Soul of the Creator. One fight left. Yeah, I think that's generally always kind of Alexander's thing is like time stuff. So I don't think it's that out of the ordinary. But yeah, it does feel a little strange. Alright. We have the Alexander weapons. Alright. Are you ready? We fight the soul of Alexander itself. As the crystalline heart of the primal swells ever greater, its thirst for power unquenchable, your only hope lies in calling upon the knowledge of the Enigma Codex to cut off the flow of aether to the Colossus's core. So, it is that you and your companions must make a final brave foray into the belly of the great steel beast. Yet your path will not be an easy one. For the Illuminati mastermind Quickthinks has promised that your next journey to the core will be your last. Who will be judged worthy of inheriting the future, and who will be cast aside as a forgotten afterthought to history? Your final confrontation with the Illuminati is at hand. I just still find it so funny that it's the Illuminati. And they're all just goblins. It's also so random. New song. Alright, Alexander, you versus me. I think they kind of are like the, I don't know, concept of the Illuminati, right? They're like mysterious and talk about like New World Order and know the future. I don't actually know that much about like Illuminati lore, but I don't know, it doesn't feel that off. But they're also definitely, I don't know, playful with it. Time of judgment is nigh. Yeah, it's definitely lost some of its mystique. Yeah, we even know like how he knew the future. I don't know. I find that kind of funny. It's like, oh, there's actually a logical explanation for everything. Oh no. I got this. Don't worry. I can definitely fight that thing. I live! Phase 2 song! I made it through the transition! There we go. Back. Break the time distortion. We saved ourselves from the future, from the past. That's how it broke. Wait, that was really cool. I thought that was really cool. We did it! Luna just, yeah, it's gone. She was not as impressed as I was. Future us saved past us by breaking the time distortion. All the time travel. That was a pretty cool last fight. I think these fights would be really fun to do on Savage. Alright. Y'shtola! She's back! You do not disappoint, old friend. The path to the control room is clear. Everyone, follow me. The flow of aether to the core must be stopped. Pray, lend us your strength one more time, child. Wait, where is the blue-haired Aura girl? What happened to her? She was still somewhere in here, right? Is that where we left her? Mina? Why is the kitty back with... What is... Dude, this kitty has me so paranoid. Yeah, none of this would have happened if it wasn't for that diary. Spushka, when Quick Thinks winds back time, doings of Uplanders will be undone, history will be rewritten, and Illuminati will rule over New World Order. Ha! If you think you can take Rondrax from us, you're welcome to try. Spushka, foolish Uplanders. Knowings of the Enigma Codex are not known to just one. What in the... The damn thing's responding to him! Spushka, Uplanders are slow-seeing. Quick Thinks never needed Gobby Girl from beginning. Hey, there she is. she's back! When the final core is activated and Alexander fully awakens, its power will be such that it could entirely consume any who sought to control it. You were too craven to risk your own life until you had no choice. Sprishka. Treasure hunter. The treasure hunter's too slow coming. Future has chosen. You poor deluded fool. You never did work it out, did you? The future doesn't choose us. We choose the future. It's a kind of anticlimactic end for him. Now, child. Jum, jum, jum. It's shutting down. Did we finally do it? There's a lot of work just to turn off the power switch. Yay. So, the knowledge in the Enigma Codex allowed you to disable the core. Power stores are depleting rapidly. Without a steady supply of ether, it's only a matter of time before the whole thing grinds to a halt and fades away. Sprishka. Round Rocks is glad to see Treasure Hunter safe. But how is Treasure Hunter sneaky hiding from Illuminati? I don't know. There was a great shaking, and I was thrown from my feet into some dark, cramped place. I must have lost consciousness, because I don't remember anything until a few moments ago. I don't know. Okay. Ha! Sounds to me like you had a nice nap in a rubbish chute. What matters is you're safe. And with that, I think we can declare this operation a success. Yay! A scary looking chair. The chief says the advanced calculating device inside the Colossus, Alexander's brain if you will, is still running on auxiliary power. See that device glowing red over there? There are ones just like it installed all over the place. In that sense, I suppose it's like the entire Colossus is one giant brain. If Alexander puts its full mind to something, why, I bet it could conceive of things beyond our mortal comprehension. Poor Mide, eh? Lass truly believed that her beloved was alive somehow inside that steel beast. Can imagine how she's feeling now. Kitty? Hi, kitty. Mew. Okay. Shanoa's just hanging out here. Sure. Quick Thinks had a few tricks up his sleeve right to the end, eh? With Round Rocks, we saw the Codex grant its knowledge to a child with a pure, innocent belief in its ideals. Seen Quick Thinks do the same. It would seem that crazed obsession is a suitable substitute. Not that it availed him much in the end. Feel the presence of the horn beneath us. It and the core have become as one, forming an instrument of unbridled destruction. If we do not stop the core now, it will soon grow beyond the ability of anyone to contain. It's little wonder our foe was loath to reach out to it with his own hand. Round Rocks is so happy that Miday's safe. Round Rocks has so many treasures to show Miday back at shortstop. I truly remember nothing. It was as if I was floating in a vast, dark emptiness. And yet, I was not afraid. But it was as if a great presence surrounding me in every direction was watching over me. Its eyes gentle. Alright, well, let's get out of here. Nothing to do. Yeah, sounds like Dayan's spirit or something. Maybe he's able to form like a little pocket of time to keep her safe or something. It would seem our work here is done. Let us take our leave. Uh-huh. Kitty. 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 Oh no! Oh, that was creepy. Damn it all. Didn't we kill the bastard? Physical. Negative. Quick thinks better built own body. Made stronger than ordinary gobby. Quick thinks is not made by simple flesh wound. Better built? 7 hells. That's not a mask, it's his face. He's more machina than goblin. He's a robot goblin. Oh no, the Illuminati are robots. No! Oh, Alexander, Lord of steel and worldly cogs, outspread wings of time, let ignorant and unworthy feel divine judgment. The Lord of worldly cogs. I need to steal so many of goblin phrases. Luna, are you the Lord of Worldly Cogs? Codex responds. He means to return to the past. Somebody do something! Access denied. What means this? This red glow. Alexander's refusing to obey his commands? Apparently not good enough. Alexander! Junk brain machine! Quick thinks his chosen one! Tongue flaps of quick thinks must be obeyed! Well, that was frightening. It would seem Alexander has achieved what a simple flesh wound could not. Quick thinks is permanent deactivation. Quite how and why is less clear. If I didn't know better, I would say the machine had a mind of its own. Is Shanoa like the will of Alexander? I don't know how that makes any sense, but I don't know. Dayan, my love, could it truly be you? You were in there all this time, weren't you? Watching over me? keeping me safe. Did it just blink twice? Bugger me. The machine's actually talking to her. What? This is insane. So his soul really was in the primal all this time? Chief, is that even possible? The core. Without the codex to bridle its power, it rages out of control. Drinks an ether like no primal I've ever known. We must stop it now, lest Eorzea be bled dry. Ah, finally, I see. This is why you summoned me to this place. Isn't it, my love? I thank you for guiding me here, Celestia. And Round Rocks, know that I shall always treasure the time we shared. Farewell, my friends. Mide, no! Mide must not go! No! Oh. Mide! My friends, leave this place. Leave now. Fear not. Alexander will trouble you no longer. We gotta go! Oh no, did she like fuse with Alexander? Did Shinoa stay? I think looked like he was not leaving. My love, what is this place? How best to put it? We stand inside a mathematical simulation, calculated and projected by the device at the heart of the Colossus. One might equally say, it is the dream that Alexander dreams. And what of our companions? Are they... Their fate was not mine to change, Mide. All that came to pass did so for a reason. History is as it was, as it should be, free of the paradox that spelled its undoing. I mean, this world definitely seems like a simulation. From this place, unfettered by the mortal construct of time, Alexander looks out upon past, present, and future, seeing infinite possibilities. I see what it sees, and feel what it feels. This perfect machine, born from yearnings for an ideal world. Oh, if you could see the worlds we have seen, a world in which the Illuminati rule history with an iron fist, every nation brought under their yoke. A world in which Alexander spread wide the wings of time and swept the lesser moon from the heavens, averting the calamity. Alexander dreamed all the realities imaginable, all the realities mathematically computable, and in the end reached a single logical conclusion. It would change nothing and erase itself from existence. But why? Alexander possesses the power to travel through time and space and reshape history for the better. But such power comes at great cost. The sheer quantity of aether consumed in the process means that Alexander itself would, mayhap not immediately, but inevitably, bring ruin to the world. This perfect machine, this supreme manifestation of logic and science, deemed its own existence a threat. And so, it chose to do nothing, to leave history untouched, and the future in the hands of man, with all his imperfections. Such was Alexander's divine judgment. A time will come when the fate of this world is placed in the hands of one warrior. For reasons hidden to me, the future from that day forth remains shrouded in mystery, beyond even the Colossus's ability to calculate. And yet, Alexander chose to believe in that woman and the light within her. That's us! I met that woman, my love. I believe in her too. There was but a single time Alexander was spurred to action. Not to change history, but to preserve it. The summoning of the Colossus and the events that followed had potentially disastrous consequence for our reality. Its fabric strained to accommodate an infinite number of potential futures, separated by nary a thread. Were the wings of time to fall into the hands of the Illuminati, repercussions would be dire indeed. History would be rewritten over and over again, each time bleeding the land of Aether, and in the end, the Colossus would usher in another calamity. To prevent this tragedy, to preserve the circle of time as it had already been set in motion, Alexander sent forth a humble servant to do its bidding. Kitty! You know, it was Alexander. Of course. The cat was also a robot. That's why it didn't grow. Oh, I should have put that together. I didn't even remember that. Chinoa, I mean, it sounds like it was more Alexander's will. But it's a robot. That's why it didn't grow any older in the infinite time loop it was living through. A clockwork curl, an eternal child, to gently nudge history back onto its proper path. But yeah, it kind of is Alexander's will. Alexander created it and kind of programmed it how to behave. Hi, Pele. You're not a robot, are you? No, you're the best kitty in the world. Hi, baby. We don't get many Pele sightings these days. Oh. Pele! Okay. Baby. You get pets. Ghost pet you. I'm giving you all of her pets. And now, but one task remains. The horn. Having become one with the horn, the core is well nigh indestructible. It would only regrow itself until it bled the world dry. And so, we must heed Alexander's wish, and seal it away, far from the reach of man. What are they gonna do? Oh no. A closed pocket of space-time. A fraction of an instant that will repeat in perpetuity for all eternity. That is where the core must go, and us with it. Don't you see, my love? We are already there. And coming here, to you, I have closed the circle of time. I am all but certain of it. When I accepted the horn all those years ago, the man who gave it to me said that it had the power to grant any wish. And so, I took it in hand, I prayed with every ounce of my will for the one true desire in my heart. To be with you forever. Aww. At least they're together. I don't know, that's still kind of sad though. They're just stuck forever in that time loop they created. Look at this, Celestia. It's as if everything inside the barrier is frozen in time. I'll have to ask the chief what he makes of this. Roundrocks is back in Idleshire with the chief. Everyone's safe and sound. Except for Mide, that is. The poor lass always had a flair for the dramatic. But to think she'd throw herself into the core. It's odd, though. Could have sworn I heard her voice in there, saying the Colossus would trouble us no more or something of the sort. For what it's worth, it has been sleeping like a baby ever since we got out. And that's not the half of it. Take a closer look inside the barrier, Celestia. It's like time is standing still. Buggered if I know what it all means. But I'd like to believe Mide and her love somehow sealed away the core for us. Softens the blow a bit, you know? Whew. I'm still not sure how we managed it, but I'm just happy to be out of the godforsaken place in one piece. Of course, it's a damn shame what happened to Mide. And I did not realize the ending was this long. Hold on a moment, Celestia. She's what? Aye, Chief. Leave it to us. Bloody hell, Celestia. Roundrock's gone missing. And we're sick about the poor lass ever since we got back. I mean, how would you feel if you saw your best friend throw herself into a running engine? Oh, wait, she's run off somewhere the two of them used to frequent together. Wedge and I'll have a look around here. Why don't you search the collector's quarter? Come on. Let's find her before she gets herself in any more trouble. No! I know just where to go. The same spot she always used to look over Alexander. Wow. Just frozen in time. Swish gosh. Oh, it is Uplander. Why does Uplander come to this place? Oh, Roundrocks is sorry for worrying Uplanders. Roundrocks just wants to go to a quiet place and do some back-thinking. Running out of giant of whirlycogs, Roundrocks feels something rattling in pocket. So Roundrocks reaches in and cannot believe what she finds. The rattling thing is glowstone. Roundrocks' favoriteest treasure. Right. Yeah, someone hasn't really gone missing if you haven't looked for them. They just left. Like, I don't know how old she's supposed to be. I know she's supposed to be kind of young, so kind of get that maybe she shouldn't be wandering out on her own. But yeah, it's like she's not in her room. Oh no, she's missing. Oh, she's just in the living room. Okay, it's fine. Spishka. But It is dark. Even with many tryings, glowstone does not glow for Round Rocks. Not anymore. There you are, child. We were worried sick about you. What's that, Celestia? Is that a miss? The glowstone doesn't glow. Codex no longer responds to her touch. Intriguing, if not entirely surprising. Were I to guess, I would hazard that it's because the experience has served to open her eyes. The Enigma Codex was born of one man's all-consuming pursuit of perfection. Its knowledge sealed off from any who harbored even a sliver of doubt as to the merits of the ideals it espoused. Quick thinks, Mide in her youth, Round Rocks. Though their reasons might differ, arrogance, youthful idealism, childish innocence, none thought to question the words within, and so the Codex opened itself to them. But now Round Rocks has seen with her own eyes what blind devotion to ideals can bring. And she is not the naive child she was before. Oh, that was just Stola. Totally thought that was it. Aye. It's all well and good to dream of building something perfect, but sooner or later you have to stop dreaming and start doing. Hammering it together by your own hand, with your own blood, sweat, and tears. In so doing, you are forced to confront your own failings, and deal with your frustration at the world's unfortunate habit of falling below expectations. Hells, there may come a time when you just want to tear the whole bloody thing apart and start again. But more often than not, you emerge from it all with something you can hold on to, and carry with you into the future. And that will do a damn sight more for you than any starry-eyed ideal. Swish gosh. Round Rocks understands. Round Rocks will collect more and more junk. Build city of great treasures with own hands. Ah. You get it, Round Rocks. We support you. Round Rocks has just one wish. Not glowing glowstone is piece of Mide's dream. Round Rocks would give back to Mide. A noble wish, child. Would that we could grant it. But I fear the steel giant and all that lies within that barrier is far beyond the reach of mortal hands. Frozen in a single moment until the end of time. That's not a fate I'd wish on anyone. Mew! How are you still alive? I guess you're a robot. Fine. Well, look who it is. You have a real knack for turning up underfoot, don't you? I'm reminded of the apparent ease with which this little Carrero seemed to slip in and out of the Colossus. Were it not for the small matter of time having stopped in there, I'd send her in with Round Rocks' glowstone without a moment's hesitation. Mew mew! Two mews. Might that suggest a willingness to try? Mew mew! Oh, the kitty can still go in their little time pocket dimension. Giving a stone to a cat in hopes of delivering it to two souls trapped in time. Now I think we've seen everything. Do you think those two will ever be free of that place? Mayhap one day, when the perfect future they sought to bring about becomes a reality. In that sense, one might even say their fate is in our hands. Splish gosh. Leave to Round Rocks. Round Rocks works hard. Build sparkly shining future for Mide. Hi, baby. As shall we, child. And with that, Celestia, we must take our leave. For all you have done to stave off yet another primal threat, you have our gratitude. I contacted Biggs and Wedge to let them know they can call off the search. Needless to say, they were relieved to hear that Round Rocks is safe. There's also a matter they were looking to discuss with you. They said they'd be waiting for you back at the shortstop. If you'll be returning to the shortstop, I would ask a small favor of you as well. Pray deliver this volume to Backrix. Tell him I believe it is that which he seeks. Till next we meet, Celestia. Bye, Y'shtola. Goodbye, Sid. Oh, I like those two. Bye, Round Rocks. Okay, I think this is the final conversation, but if you're getting tired, we can always wrap up. I'm 99% sure this is the end. Spushka. Now Round Rocks is safe at shortstop, and Backrix is easy breathing. Uplander have thinks of Backrix? Uplanders being present for Backrix? Judging from the wear and tear of this parchment, this elegantly penned document entrusted to you by Y'shtola appears to be quite ancient. This is Charlian Legend Book from Y'shtola. Backrix has waited for Legend Book for a long time. Backrix has been reading about many things. About Enigma Codex, and blue-haired Uplander that writes it. Maybe these knowings will save Gobbyflock from Giant of Whirlycogs, thinks Backrix. Now Giant of Whirlycogs sleeps, and Gobbyflock is safe. But still, Backrix would fill Braincase with knowings. Fill pages of Watcher Book with data. Let Backrix see. Bum. Yes, is just as Backrix. Spushka. Are Backrix's eyes playing tricks on him? Oi, you feeling alright there? You look like you've seen a ghost. Page tells fairy legend of Hotgo tribe. Uplanders of blue hair. Many years ago, in old times, two children, boy and girl, outstepped from belly of great steel giant. Two children grow to man and woman, becoming father and mother of great people of Hotgo. Names of two are Dian and Mide. Look at handwriting. Even faces are same looking. Oh, egads. If that's all Mide and Dian, that means that one day they'll be freed from their fate and reborn far in the past. So, after searching for near an eternity, they finally found the perfect world they were searching for. It may be just a fairy tale, but I, for one, would like to believe it. Oh, that's kind of sweet. And fairy legend goes on. Two children step out of steel giant holding small stone. Stone is dark when sitting on ground, but hold stone in hand and shiny lights. Aww. They got the stone that she sent with Shanoa. Yay. Glowstone of Round Rocks. Let me see if I have this straight. The codex fragment you gave to that coral a few moments ago now features in a legend from ages past. That can't be possible. Can it? At this point, I'm about ready to believe bleed in anything. Maybe? I probably should have paid a little closer attention. I don't know if that blue hair tribe is the same blue hair tribe that Mide and Dian are from, or if it's just like a tribe of legend. There probably aren't that many blue-haired aura tribes, so maybe. but I also don't know if it specifically said Diane and Mide were from that tribe. That's a little strange. But yeah, it seems like they got out of their time bubble and were turned back to kids and got to live their whole lives together. At this point, I'm about ready to believe in anything. That reminds me, there was something I wanted to ask you, Celestia. Remember when we went into the core and almost got our asses fried by that colossus inside a colossus? Well, I felt the strangest sensation then. Feeling that chilled me to the bone, as if something terrible had happened that I couldn't for the life of me remember. I felt it too. So tell us, did you see anything when you were going in and out of time? Do you have any idea what happened to us while Quick Thinks was spinning the hands of the clock? I'm afraid I do. Yeah, we'll tell him. You're afraid you do? Well, that's not ominous in the least. On second thought, how about you don't tell us? Thank you very much. You'll get no arguments from me. Some secrets better left secret. And from the look on Celestia's face, I reckon this is one of them. Aww, I like Biggs and Wedge. Anyway, it seemed this long and thoroughly mind-boggling battle of ours has finally come to an end. Of course, there's still plenty of work to be done, but now that Quick Thinks is out of the picture, I've got high hopes that Roundrox and her friends will one day build their shining kingdom of rubbish and refuse. Speaking of work, we'd better get back to it before the chief catches us chattering. Always a pleasure, Celestia. Till next time. Uh-huh. Goodbye. Bye. Oh. And there Alexander sits. Oh, Shanoa! Pet the robot kitty. Robot kitty. Of endings and beginnings. Quest complete. Oh, I love that shot. Shanoa hanging out. The end! We did it! Alexander's done! Roundrox is still hanging out. I wish Shanoa was like actually hanging around here somewhere. I don't think I can actually find her anywhere. Yeah, there you go. That's Alexander. I still don't know what to make of it the second time through. It has its moments, that's for sure. But it was a crazy little ride. Yeah, I'm honestly kind of the same way. Yeah, it was not their best storytelling, I feel like. Like, I did like some of the Mide and Diane moments. I don't know, the ending was kind of poetic, but yeah, a lot of the story was a little strange. And yeah, time travel stuff just gets really weird to think about too much. It's like it all happened because it had to happen that way, because that's the way it already happened, and I don't know. I feel like they could have made Alexander a little bit more of its own entity and character and influencing things. I mean, I get he says the whole point was that it intentionally chose not to because it knew of the harm it would cause. So I guess it makes sense, but yeah, it was not very fulfilling in that way. But yeah, there Alexander sits forever and ever, unless they decide to bring it back in the future. But I don't even know what you would do with Alexander. That kind of breaks the ending if they do that, so I'm assuming they will. Yeah, that is the raid series for Heaven